loving someone is very difficult or painful. Sometimes we're tested in our love. A couple of years ago, I gave a kidney to a stranger, and it was very much an outworking of my Christian faith. Donating a kidney for me was one of the best experiences of my life. Faith in Operation is an initiative that I set up to promote altruistic kidney donation. I had opportunities on radio and TV, and I wondered what it would look like if the church really engaged with altruistic kidney donation. And maybe could we end the waiting list for a kidney? I guess my greatest struggle, my fear of how people would react. Would people think that I'm perhaps taking Jesus too seriously? My conviction was never shaken. I really felt a sense that God was calling me to it. The Easter story is the ultimate proof of God's love for me. The creator of the universe was made man in Jesus. He suffered and died a very horrific and humiliating death on the cross. His enemies thought that they had beaten him and that it was over, but a few days later he rose back to life again. Death and his resurrection has brought me into a right relationship with God again, to pay the debt that I owed, making a way for me to be reconciled with him, to have joy and peace and a fullness of life that I couldn't have had otherwise. Even whilst I was a stranger to him, that he would be willing to pay the ultimate cost as an expression of sacrificial love for me. It's the means by which I can live my life in peace, knowing that I'm forgiven and restored to him. I feel convicted by his love without boundaries. Jesus' love is the kind that isn't restricted to the people in his closest circle, but extends to everyone. Whenever we seek to love someone in any context, it demands a cost of us. We have to give something of ourselves. People wait years for a kidney. They just hope and pray that a kidney will turn up. Sometimes God calls us to take calculated risks, to weigh the cost of something, and sometimes to take a path less travelled. Embrace that same sacrificial love that Jesus has for us and demonstrate it in our love for others around us. Because Easter is no small thing. It demands a response from us. So my challenge is, what are you going to do about it? How are you going to respond? Will you do nothing? Now is a really fantastic opportunity to find out what the Easter story really means to you.